So I wasn't quite sure what story I was going to tell for this because I have a lot of them I could tell. But of course, I go to the great inspiration for everything, Facebook. And one of the groups I belong to, for those people who graduated from that institution of higher learning, Red Line Area Senior High School, somebody posed a question on there, who was your favorite teacher? I didn't have one. I have several. But there is one that stands out. Mr. Hively. He taught math. And I know you're thinking, oh, my God, not only does he wear glasses, but he actually is a nerd. He likes math. Yeah. But I had Mr. Hively for algebra in 10th grade. And my best friend was in the class with me. And he was not very good at math, or at least he told me he wasn't. I think he was just lazy. But I let Craig cheat off of me. He sat behind me. One day we got our test back, and I got an A, and Craig failed. We couldn't figure this out. I'm like, dude, you just messed up. I don't know. Well, before the end of the period, Mr. Hively said to me, he said, Mark, I'd like you to stay after class. I want to talk to you for a minute. Now, in high school, I didn't realize it. I thought I was pretty smart, but actually I was pretty stupid. And things haven't changed a whole lot. I'm just older now. But and I realized that I really don't know that much. I thought Mr. Hively was going to praise me after class for how well I had done on the test, because I did. I did awesome. So, I'm all fooling myself and, yeah, feeling proud. And Mr. Hively very calmly said to me, he goes, Mark, I know what you and Craig have been doing now for a while, and I've just been waiting for it to stop. All of a sudden, I felt like I was about an inch tall, had that lump in the back of my throat that you can't swallow. And I'm thinking, okay, here comes the detention part, and I'm going to end up taking SWATs for detention, because you could do that back in the day. And then I could be filled with resentment also and blame him, Mr. Hively, for me getting detention. Didn't work out that way. Mr. Hively was a great teacher. So I'm standing there waiting to get the punishment. He goes, you can go to your next class, Mark. He didn't do anything. So after school at wrestling practice, I told Craig, yo, man, this is over. You need to start earning your own grades here. He's on to us. Craig's like, he's not on to us. You didn't get detention. You would have gotten punished. I'm like, nah, he just let me go. And Craig's like, he doesn't let anybody go. No teacher lets somebody go when they're cheating. I said, and of course I go, I wasn't cheating, you were. He goes, well, you were involved in it. Which is true. I purposely put my paper so that he could see it. But I'm like, it's over. You need to earn your own grades. So that stopped. And Craig had to get his own grades. He passed it with a D, but whatever. That's his problem, not mine. So nothing ever happened. I didn't get in trouble. And see, I would have gotten in trouble 3 times. I would have gotten the swats from Mr. Urey, who was like 6'2", had a lot of leverage behind that paddle. And yes, I do have experience with it. I would have gotten in trouble from the wrestling coach. And I would have gotten in trouble when I got home. I would have gotten punished 3 times. Nothing. I didn't get punished at all. But this weighed heavy on me. The fact that he did not punish me. So I'm in my 40s. Kim, the wife, and I, we have our kids at Haas's, because when you have 4 kids, that's where you go out to eat, is Haas's. Because they can get a plate of cubed ham and we can get whatever we want, So we're at Haas's, and wouldn't you know it, Mr. Hively's in there. Well, this is the first thing that pops in my head. And I never really apologized for my actions. I just let it go. I got off free. So I walked up to Mr. Hively, and I said, hey, I'm Mark Lentz. He goes, I know who you are. I said, I want to apologize for what I did in 10th grade. Now, Mr. Hively wasn't done teaching yet. Because he looked at me and said, Mark, you were forgiven when you changed your actions. I learned another lesson from him. A lesson on forgiveness. That's why he is my favorite teacher.